What's happening, YouTube? FM Radio TX back again. A little bit of Killzone that I promised you. I wanted to show some Killzone 3 action, some objective action, and I'm sorry I don't know the maps, but I just know for a fact I am not in Texas. This game is amazing. I was kind of on the fence on whether or not I should pick it up, and I'm seeing that it definitely was a wise decision for me to make this purchase. Delicious. So that is one of the reasons why I enjoy Killzone 3. I think the graphics and the animations, and I've played through a little bit of the campaign as well. The cinematics are just phenomenal. This is one of the best looking games I've ever seen. I can only imagine what it's going to look like in 3D. I don't have a 3D TV, but it is one of the purchases that I plan on making in the future, especially after seeing this game. I can only imagine what it looks like in 3D. So let's get into some of the basics of the actual playstyle and multiplayer. There are 5 classes you can pick from: an engineer, a marksman, a tactician, a field medic, and the class that I'm playing as right now, the infiltrator. Each class has their own special ability that they can use to their advantage. I like the infiltrator. I think it's a great class to start off with, especially if you're getting used to the game. As you can see right now, I've got a little oval around my viewfinder right now. That's because I activated the special ability for the infiltrator, which is the ability to disguise yourself as an enemy player. And the higher the skill level of it, there's up to 3 skills, the better it works. So I have the skill level 3 of the disguise, so unless I'm right on top of somebody, they can't identify me as an enemy player. And it also works with your team as well. I mean, there's one instance later in this game where I run into a room full of my own team and they start shooting at me. The good thing is that your disguise does not come off when you take damage from a friendly, but it does come off if you take damage from an enemy player. Not fall damage. I haven't lost it with fall damage, but with an enemy player's damage, your disguise automatically drops off. So I haven't messed with any of the in-game settings yet, so if you noticed in the background I had to lower the volume because the Hellgas commander was freaking yelling and it was going over my voiceover. Check this out, this is pretty cool. You should always watch your back, especially with 2 of them right there. That just made it too easy. So in case you're wondering why I am shooting the down players, that is a habit that you really want to get into, especially in firefights, because the field medic class that I was discussing, or that I mentioned, I didn't discuss it, but I mentioned earlier, they can actually resurrect fallen teammates. And one of the secondary skills for the field medic is if they go through the respawn timer without being killed, they can stand back up. So it's a habit you want to get into shooting all of the down players that you see. Well, enough about kicking people while they're down. As you've noticed, I've been going through this match using... Oh god, I got owned right there. Using the shotgun, and let me tell you, I am loving the shotgun. I'm pretty sure that it's going to get nerfed. I mean, it is such a powerful weapon. I mean, it does have a very slow rate of fire, and you can't really use it as effective at distance, but up close and personal, I like it more than the submachine guns. I started using the second submachine gun that you can purchase with the infiltrator class, but I'm still really enjoying the shotgun. If you can get effective with it and maneuver around your opponents, you can just really destroy them, like right there and right there. I just, money shots with the shotgun. Now, I definitely want to give props to this guy coming up right here. I didn't even see him. This is just a clean kill. Out of nowhere. Slice. Now, about 4 minutes ago, I mentioned that I was playing Objective, so I guess it would be kind of appropriate for me to explain what Objective is. It's one of the 3 different multiplayer games in Killzone 3, the first one being Guerrilla Warfare, which is your basic team deathmatch, and then there's Warzone, which is a bunch of different game styles on one map in a game that just keeps evolving and adapting. And then there's Objective.
Seize control of the conveyor system. Activate the crusher. Destroy the power core.
that right there is one of the cool features of Objective. I know it's kind of silly to see your character interacting in a cutscene during the middle of a game. Look at this derp. I have no idea where I'm going. You can tell that I'm new at this game. I get lost, and then I end up going up these stairs right here and jumping down and ending up exactly where I was. Just ridiculous. So, cutscenes. Like I said, I know it's kind of a silly thing to get excited about, but you know, I think it's kind of a neat feature to be able to see your character interacting within a cutscene, you know, with your name right above it. And they reserve that for the top 3 players, I think. I usually only see 3, and you see the top 3 from each faction usually interacting in the cutscene. So I think that's kind of a neat feature of the game style, but it's not what the game is all about. Objective is pretty much what it implies. It's about taking over certain points within a map. There's usually 3 points or objectives that you have to capture on each section, and then there's 3 sections that you move through in order to achieve either victory or defeat. Now, as of right now, there's only 3 maps on the Objective game style, and I hope they add some more, because I really think that it is one of the most fun of the, well, I guess you can't really say one of the most fun. There's only 3 different multiplayer types, but I enjoy playing Objective more than the traditional team deathmatch and the Warzone playstyle. Now, I think that pretty much covers all of the basics about Killzone 3 and, you know, what I'm showing you in this footage with doing a little bit of shotgun action. I discussed the classes, discussed the game mode, you know, what I like about the game mode, especially the graphics of the game. I just think they're amazing. Now, I do want to spend some time talking about one of the things that I really don't enjoy that much about the game, and that is the controls for the game. I feel they're kind of sluggish. I don't know if maybe I'm just used to games that require a little bit of twitch skills, like, for example, that actually right there, what you're seeing in front of you is an example of how the controls can be kind of sluggish. I wasn't able to turn fast enough to get a clean kill on that guy. So as I was saying, I guess maybe I'm just used to like Call of Duty and Halo and those games that you can look a little faster. Now, like I said, I haven't messed with any of the game settings, so I may be able to change the sensitivity to a little bit more of my play style, sort of like I could do with Battlefield, because like when I played Battlefield Bad Company, I noticed that the turning was very slow, and I would die more just because I couldn't turn around fast enough. Look, another example of real sluggish controls. So I'm pretty sure there's a setting I can change for sensitivity, but that's one of the things that I don't like about this game. But overall, it's minor. I mean, there are so many things that I'm enjoying about it that I can adjust to that, with the understanding that once I start playing Call of Duty again or one of those other games, I'm just going to totally get annihilated. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Made it into the top 3 of the team for the Hellgas, so you get to see me one last time in the cutscene before we sign off. As always, thank you for watching the video. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. YouTube.com/FMRadioTX. I definitely will be making some more videos of Killzone. Like I said, I am really enjoying it. It's a nice change of pace from the Call of Duty that I've been playing a lot of. So check out the channel, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.